What's going on, Skew? Shout out to you. Welcome to Impact Studio. How you doing this evening, my man?
I'm good, man. Good. Happy to be here,
That
man.
was up. That was up. I've been seeing you on the ground doing your thing, man, putting in that work.
Trying to, man. I just gotta try to start a little movement, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting from the ground up, but I'm just gonna keep it.
For sure, for sure. So, for the fans and the viewers out there, let's get into it. I just want to start by asking you, what do you mean when you say $1 million hustle?
When I say $1 million hustle, bro, I mean like, you know what I'm saying? That's my mentality, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing whatever it takes to get $1 million. Whether it's one hustle that I elevate to $1 million level, or whether it's 2, 3, 4 hustles that, you know what I'm saying?
We just don't stop at $1 million. We're trying to get a couple of them.
Man, that's the starting spot. You feel? That's the starting spot.
So if your process in the studio, do you like when people are around you when you recording or while you creating?
I really be dolo, not just by choice, just how I roll. I really don't fuck with too many people anyway. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I probably prefer to be dolo just on my creative process. You know what I'm saying? I won't be thinking like, man, is this nigga gonna like if I say that? Or, you know what I'm saying, some shit like that.
Okay, so in regards to your project, I wanted to also ask, why no release date? No one knew that you dropped. You just kind of came out of nowhere.
Well, I had watched Beyonce do that shit, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like a last minute decision for myself, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I gotta go and jump out the porch, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not all the way together, but I'm enough together where, you know what I'm saying, I could go and start a little movement and then just learn on the go and shit. So
Okay. I can dig it. I can dig it. So why so long since your last project? The last tape you dropped, I believe, was it 2012?
Yeah, man. Like I was telling nigga, bro, like I was telling them nigga when we came down here, I had got into some trouble. Like I was pushing that joint and everything. Had copies of CDs going out, handing them out and shit. Then when I got in my legal trouble, you know what I'm saying, that shit just it fucked me up because I had to pay the court so much money that I couldn't really invest into my hustle, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So once that hit, and I was going through that for like 2, 3 years, you know what I'm saying? So once that shit hit, it just, like you said, slowed everything up.
And
now I was just like, shit, I seen so many niggas getting money at the end that was getting real money in the rap game, so I was just like, let me try this shit out, cause I feel like I'm just as good or better than them niggas, you know what I'm saying?
That was up. So how do you think the mixtape game has changed up in the rap industry as of today?
Man, not so much necessarily to change. I just feel like niggas getting real show money off this shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas make a mixtape and that shit get hot, and then they getting show money off this shit. Or, you know what I'm saying, if they own the songs and shit, they could get paid off of like videos off of YouTube or streaming or downloads and shit like that.
100 different ways.
You know what I'm saying? So shit, it's just like, man, you ain't gotta make an album. That ain't the only way to get paid. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this: what would be the difference between a Skew mixtape opposed to a Skew album?
A Skew album would be all like, it'll be all like I have concepts to every song, or fuck around have a story or anything on an album. You know what I'm saying? On the album, I'm really gonna go through the songs and make sure like I'm doing what I want to do. It's like, as far as like, if I got a concept, I got something I want to talk about, I'm gonna make sure I got songs that's what we doing on that joint. On a mixtape, I'm just flowing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about real shit that could probably go on the album, but you know, when I think of an album, bro, I think of like Jay-Z album or Biggie. They had like stories and shit, you know what I'm saying? Or Tupac and shit like that. But even a nigga like Gotti, you know what I'm saying? When I think about his Life album or something back like that, that nigga had like stories, concepts and shit. It was way different from his mixtapes where he was still bumping, but you know what I'm saying? It was just more in depth and more real shit. You know what I'm saying? More so than just talking, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So in regards to your new tape, have you done any live performances, or do you plan on doing any?
Man, I ain't did none, man. Like I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to just go. I got a couple people in different cities and shit, so I'm gonna try to do like a couple open mics and stuff like that just to get going. You know what I'm saying?
Man, then go in and booking agents or anyone.
That's the thing about it. Like I just jumped in the game like a month ago. You know what I'm saying? So I'm basically just learning everything from the ground up.
So tell me, like, what's your overall goal with this mixtape? You know, you got a lot of artists just going to the studio, dropping, doing this, doing that, but they never have a certain goal set with the music.
Yeah, see, I was like, before, I had this mixtape recorded in like April. You know what I'm saying? I ain't dropped that junk till, what was last month, June. You know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to get all the business and shit right with it, as far as my publishing company, man, as far as having presentation for the shit. So with this mixtape, it's just like a reintroduction of Skew the artist back in the game. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I knew I wanted to get in the game, but before I started putting shit out, I wanted a body of work that a nigga could go look at, a recent body of work. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when I put out new shit, you can type in my name, and then you could go look at a recent body of work that just been done in 2016 instead of going all the way back to 2012. You know what I'm saying? Something recent, just so niggas could hear what I'm basically on.
I got you. I know you said the last tape you dropped was in 2012. So how long did it actually take you to put this project together?
Man, no bullshit. I did one song a day. You know what I'm saying? It probably took me. I wasn't doing a song every day, so it probably took me like 2-3 weeks, you know what I'm saying, to do 10 songs, but when I did a song, it didn't take me but 1 day per song though, you know what I'm saying? So probably about 2-3 weeks.
Okay. So with this project, you know, what kind of mood are you trying to set? Like, what kind of mood does the tape give you, and what journey, if any, are you trying to take your listeners through?
Man, that's the thing. Like you said, a journey, bro. I feel like my music, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of niggas' music be like, kind of similar in the fact that you know, they basically got the same concepts, the same shit they talking about. I feel like when you bump my shit, bruh, this shit take you to like really a nigga lifestyle. Like I'm taking you through some shit you ain't did before, unless you did exactly what I did.
So with that being said, how reflective is this album compared to your life? Like how deep did you dig, or did you go on, you know what I'm saying, in on different topics on it?
I basically just was showing niggas like what I was doing at the time. I basically was showing niggas my hustle.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't put like, I put a couple personal things as far as like family, but it's like 1 or 2 lines. I ain't got no songs about family or, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. I basically was just putting a nigga into my everyday life as a hustler, or as in my hustle, you know what I'm saying?
So when writing, did you ever have times where you just had to kind of pump the brakes and like, hey, you know, I can't say that I'm going a little too deep, I'm saying a little too much?
I think about that shit all the time, fool. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't really say too much shit that would like offend a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not, for one, I ain't that type of nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm more so focused on myself. I got like a lot of shit that I want to talk about, you know what I'm saying?
Understand.
And I ain't just, like I said, I think about this shit all the time. Like I be coming up with a line, and then I be like, man, I might not should say that, you know what I'm saying? I fuck around, don't use it sometimes. It just depends on what it is, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying?
Alright, I see here back in 2011 and 12, you had only 1 featured artist on 5 different mixtapes that you put out. Should the fans be expecting any collaborations of any sort on this new project?
Well, I'm really trying to, you know what I'm saying? I am trying to work with like different people and shit. I don't know nobody though, you know what I'm saying, right now. And I really don't fuck with niggas, so that's why I had 1 feature, you know what I'm saying? That was just my nigga. And that I was with like on an everyday basis damn near. And that's the only reason I had a feature on that time. But, you know what I'm saying, networking is the key, you know what I'm saying? I would love to work with other artists and get to introduce myself to their fan base, you know what I'm saying? Just because we got the little song together and shit. So I'm looking forward to all that. And I'm looking forward to like writing for other niggas as far as hooks or collaborating on something, just
Sounds like you got a lot to bring to the table.
Man, trying to, man.
So with that being said, I know like